Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See if I got this right. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going live through StreamYard so I can share my screen tonight. Because I'm going to be making a stencil. And I want you to be able to see how I do it in Design Studio and all that kind of stuff. When you get in, please say hello. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Karen. I am from Cedar Creek Art Studios here in Warren, Ohio. I am a hot mess today. No makeup, no nothing. I usually try to look a little better than this, but it's one of those days. I appreciate you being here with me tonight. I'm just making myself a cup of tea, and then we're going to get started. So just give me 1 second here. Say hello. Let me know you're here. What the heck? Why are you sideways? There it goes. Hey, Robin. Good afternoon, or good evening, good evening, good evening. Just finishing up making up my cup of tea here, so give me a second here, guys. Gotta have some tea. Okay, well, I'm gonna open up Design Studio here, and then I am gonna share my screen with y'all. And hey, Mandy. And I am going to make stencils so that I can paint them on this apron. So give me a second here while it's pulling up. Alrighty. 1 second here. Ow! Oh, okay, I'm going to be using this stencil film to make a stencil. Let me share screen. Okay. Where is it? Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, let me see if you guys are seeing this first. I'm going to paint on an apron tonight. Is it showing so far it's not showing my share screen. Hold on. What the heck is going on here? I did it last night. Oh. Share system audio. Window. Okay. Is that? Give it a second here. Oh, come on. I had this all figured out yesterday. Let me. Okay, it popped up. That popped up. Okay. I want that up. Let me see. Thank you, Robin. Let me see what this says. StreamYard. Where are you? I want to. Where is it? I want to share. No. Give me a second here, guys. I'm sorry. Like I said, I thought I had it all figured out. And share. No, 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 no. Share. Share screen. Share screen. Come on. Seems to be taking a minute before it pops up. So let's see what happens here. Like I said, I had it all figured out last night. And now it's not Chrome tab. New window. There it is. Should be popping up any minute now. Bam, there it is. Yes, I did it. Okay, so I'm in Design Studio and I am going to do a new project. So I'm going to click up here and I'm going to upload. And this is the file that I'm going to use here. Okay, what I'm really going to use on it is like this and probably this. But before I do that, I'm gonna hit cancel there. All right, so here on the side here, can you see my mouse good? I'm gonna pick shapes, and I'm gonna pick a square. Well, it's a rounded square, but it doesn't really make any difference. And then I'm gonna go to upload, and I'm gonna pick this file here, and I'm gonna add it to the canvas. Okay. Now, move it over because I want this guy to be as big as this. Because this is going to be my stencil film. Now, I'm going to go over here and unlock this because I don't want to waste any stencil film. And then I'm just resizing this so that I have it all together. All right. Then I'm going to highlight the whole thing. And I'm going to click slice. Then I'm going to take this off and I'm going to hit delete. And I'm going to take this off. And over here, I'm going to delete that. So now over here, this is what my Cricut's going to cut out, which would be the stencil. Then I'm going to duplicate it because, no, I'm not going to have enough room to duplicate it. So we're going to delete it. Okay, move this up. I'm going to have to move this in because I only have 12 inches. And up here is the ruler. So I only have 12 inches. I could make it longer if I wanted. Make sure that's unlocked. Is it unlocked? Yes. So that's good. And I really don't, I'm really don't want these, but I'm gonna use it anyways. So, okay. Now, I gotta stand up again, guys. Okay, I got my Cricut open. This over here. Oh, I still have this on here from the last time. Look at that. Gotta peel that off. I guess I forgot I had this. Turn it down here so you can see this part. I'm just getting off some Mylar that I forgot that I had on there. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Alana. Sorry you missed. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to need a little more than, it's looking like 10.5 inches by 12 anyways for this stencil. Let's get that off of there. So right there. So let's see. I'm trying to, I'm blind here. I'm just going to guesstimate, and I know this is probably about 12 inches that I'm cutting, but that's okay because I will save what I don't use. So I'm just going to press it down here. Ugh. And it's going in my machine. And up over here, I'm going to click Make It. And it's showing me what I got here. I'm okay with the height and width. And then I'm going to hit Continue. This has moved to custom. And up here, I have stencil vinyl. So that's what I'm going to pick. I'm going to use stencil vinyl. And I have my blade loaded and it's all ready to go. So I'm just going to press the go button. And it's going to do its thing. So while we're waiting for this to cut, Robin, I'm going to paint on an apron and I'm using a stencil that I'm making through my Cricut. And hopefully it will be done in a second. It's at 70%, so it won't be much longer. And maybe if I have an apron, I won't ruin all my shirts. All right, so some of this, I can see I didn't have it quite big enough, but that's okay. It's not really part that I was worried about getting anyway, so. Okay, now I'm just going to hit the give me my stuff button. And then I'm going to click finish. And we'll go back here. And we'll stop sharing the screen. There. Okie dokie now, Finoki. This is just it's just one of these aprons that I've had in my stash forever. And I really need to quit ruining all my shirts. They all have paint splatters on them. So I'm just going to set that down there for now. All right. This is going to be kind of hard for you guys to see, I think. Let me see if the light board will help it off. Probably not. Yeah. Actually, the light board makes it harder for me to see. Annie, go downstairs. This dog is right up my butt since she's been in heat. Okay, so I'm gonna pick out the parts that I don't need in the stencil. My grandma used to wear an apron all the time. I loved my grandma's apron. It always had tissues, lifesavers. It seemed to have whatever you needed in it. That's one thing. And I'm going to have to ask you guys to remind me to put my apron on, because it's going to take a while to get used to a new habit of putting an apron on. Looking to see if I missed any there. And I don't think I did. And then I'll come over here. Come on. Stays. I'm going to cut down here. Because these two are really what I want. And the other ones I don't want right now. Hi, Sandy. I'm going to use acrylic paint. And okay. Put something up there, but I don't know. I don't know. I will say sometimes you have to go back and look exactly at the design.
One of the toys that I got from Aunt Sherry had batteries.
Oh.
I got big brain.
There you go.
This will probably last me a few days.
That child goes through more batteries
Than a dog.
Okay, this comes up.
Okay, bye-bye.
This stays down. Where am I here? I'm gonna cut this here too. Annie's driving poor Bill crazy with their whining. It stays. It stays. Yeah, Annie is in heat and she just wants me. Like, to the point of I'll sit on the couch and she like gets right behind me. So that she can be, she wants me to like lean on her so she knows I'm there or something. I don't know. It's weird. All right, what the heck here? Yeah. Okay. This comes up. I think I fudged this one up somehow. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Something over here is wonka-donk. Like I pulled up something that I shouldn't have pulled up. I will figure it out, though. Let me see here. What did I do? Hey, Justin. Let's see here. This comes out. And that little circle comes off. All right. Let's see here. Undo this. You got it stuck together. This comes off. It goes down. Like I said, sometimes you need to relook at the design you're doing, because you do end up doing something dumb like this that I just did, where you weed out the wrong parts. But this is real life, guys. So, you know, everything you make is not going to be 100% perfect. Okay, that comes out. This is stuck. There we go. That. And that. All right, we're getting it. We're getting it. Get this back down how it should be. God. This one's a pain in the patoot. I don't know. Okay. Get this off here. Oh, your computer's been acting wonky donk, Robin. All right. Let me get this apron out. Ooh, it's stiff as could be. Probably should have pressed it first, but I didn't. Now, you're supposed to use transfer tape, but these are big, so I'm just gonna wing it here. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's not like I have a fortune invested in this. Press this down. This out of my way. And let's see. Don't want this to get all mucked up. Ooh, hold these over here. All right, let's see. Robin. All right, this is turquoise. Well, they call it island blue. I'm calling it turquoise. And I got this down. And I'm just tapping this in here. And I left my brush dry. Because I want it to be tough. I don't want it to be squishing around. And this is an old brush too, so it's you know, kind of beat up and all right. Now I gotta rinse it. Which I really didn't want to do too much, but okay. And of course, there's got to be pink. So this is fuchsia. Excuse me. And I'm going to start over here. Doing the same thing. And if I make a mistake on this apron, I'm not really worried about it because it is made to catch all my paint splatters. Anyways. Why are your schools closed, Teresa? If you all wouldn't mind, could you please keep my friend Skip in your prayers tomorrow? He has surgery on his shoulder. Probably the first of a couple surgeries that he needs on his shoulder. Just pray that the doctor knows what he's doing and that it's a successful outcome because he's in a lot of pain. Okay. Stick that in there. Peel this one up first. Yeah. And I'm going to reuse this bad boy over here. Come on. Come on. Here it goes. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what I wanted. I love it when stuff turns out the way you want. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down again. Guys, pick a color for me to do on this one. Should I do, let's see, crisp green or award blue? Pick a color, any color. Oh, I think I didn't put any sugar in here. Crisp green or Green or red? Okay, we'll do green. I'm still going to use this other one again too, so let's do the green over here. I bet you I didn't put any sugar in this. It's weird. I drink my coffee black, but my tea has to have cream and sugar in it. Purple. Okay, I'm going to add all kinds of colors, guys. So, okay, green we're doing now. So this will be my shirt saver. If it's not going to do much for my shoulder though, because I tend to get my shoulder in paint too, because I'll have a paintbrush in my mouth and turn my head, and then have a big old spot. Do our favorite color. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Tell me this isn't going to be awesome when this is done. I am so excited. I'm going to put this one over here. Let's put, you got to get one up here. Get this down. All right. We got to get some red in here. Ooh, let's get some. Oh, there was orange anyways. What is this? Crimson red. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight. You know, I was going to paint something, and then I was like, you know what? You better paint yourself an apron because this is getting old, ruining all your clothes. And I had found the apron the other day. So, like, do it now. And I've been working on my website. How's this? I was on the phone last night for hours with tech support. And I'd get transferred to a different one. You know, oh, that's out of my scope. And I'd get transferred to another one. Oh, no, that's out of my scope. So, you know, put on hold, put on hold, put on hold. I ended up figuring it out myself before they figured it out. But I was nice enough to wait on the line because they still didn't figure it out, to tell them how to do what I was needing to do. So I was up late last night. And I'm tired today. Awesome. The smallest things excite me. Really do like this. pull this off for a second. Get a baby wipe. Because it's wet. Just want to. And these, I mean, this stencil film, you're just supposed to be one and done, but I would have done it with Mylar, but I had a problem with Mylar the last time, and I didn't want to hang you all up with me not getting it right. Okay. Okay. What color are we going to do this one? Let's see. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the paint again. Ugh. It's tucked down. Let's see. Paintbrush. Let me see if I can find. Let's see. Where was that pretty color I had yesterday? Ooh, there we go. Here is they call this turquoise. So we'll do this one too. I just want to make sure these are sticking down pretty good. I think this one's about done because it's kind of starting to lift. So, but like I said, I'm not really worried about it being perfect because this is going to be my paint apron made for paint splatters and, you know, to try and my clothes saver. I even end up with paint on my pants. So has anybody been to the Dollar Tree lately? Do they have a lot of good Valentine's Day stuff? Ooh, okay, this one's going in the garbage. And I need to go. It's just been so cold the past few days. And it's supposed to be really cold tomorrow, too. So, what do you think, guys? Isn't this looking cool? What color? What color? I wonder if I have a... These purples don't want to shake. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about leaving the little tree to decorate seasonally. It's thick. But the little tree is bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I have it on the landing in my hallway. And I always feel like I'm going to bump into it. So I decided against it. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, yeah. How about you stick it the right way? I am far from being a cricut professional, but I do love it. And I'm learning new stuff all the time. And I have, for those of you that are interested in getting free SVGs for your cricut or your, what's the other one? Silhouette. In the comments, just put free SVGs and I will send you a list of places that have lots of free SVGs. I get emails every day from at least 4 or more places that have free files. And I'm finding new ones all the time. Lavender. Okay, let me wipe this a little bit. And then pick another color. Just want to get the wet paint off. I will get that list together for you guys and I will gladly send it to you. I hardly ever buy SVGs unless there's something that I'm really wanting that I can't find for free. But I also found a couple deals where I got like 80,000 SVGs for $5. Now you can't beat that with a stick. All right, let's see. We got lavender. We've got, I need to fill that in a little bit more, I think. Right in there. All right, I need another color. Another color, another color. Yellow. I haven't used yellow. Lello, lello, lello. And guys, I also found a site that you can take a picture and remove the background and then make it into an SVG. So yellow and the color mellow yellow. Ba-da-da. Put this back over here. Oh, okay. Let's wipe the yellow off. I can't believe this stencil is just working over and over again. And it's still pretty sticky. Okay. All right, let's do an orange. You know what? See, I splashed right there, and it's okay. Because this is a splashy for splashes, right? So let's do orange here. Yeah, we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Y'all got me started. Do all those files, do those files all download? Yes, you can download them to your computer or you can download them to your phone somehow or another. I just download them to my computer. And then once you get, I can show you that in a minute if you give me a minute here. Because I have a bunch that I downloaded today that still have to be unzipped and stuff. So I will show you that. And there's places that you can get free fonts. There's just lots of things that you can get for free. So, I mean, as is, you're spending money on your vinyl and transfer tape and all that. And I don't do Cricut Access. I'm not going to pay them $9 a month. So, right. There we go. And this also right here, see, I have a little splash there. That's fine. Because it's my paint apron. Okay, wait a minute. Turn it around. Get it out. Good job. Right there. How cool is that, guys, huh? So you all have to, hey, Marianne, you're going to have to remind me to put this on when I paint. Okay. Let me set this over here. Oh. Oop. There we go. Let me move some of this stuff so that I don't make a bloody mess. Put the top on my water. Rid of this. And guys, shut your Cricut off. A lot of people will say unplug it because there's been fires. Ouch. I'm going to hang this here to dry. Boop, boop, doop, doop, doop. So I can put my paints away. But yeah, make sure you shut off your Cricut. Don't leave it going all night. Like I said, some people say unplug it. I just make sure that it's shut off. I leave it plugged in and just hope for the best. Okay, let's get that out of the way. I'm moving all this stuff so I can get to my keyboard. All right, for those of you who want to know, can take a black marker and write. Right. Good idea. Very good idea. I will have to do that once the paint dries. Oh, there's another one. Okay, for those of you who want a little bit more info on Cricut and the, getting the files from your freebie files from wherever, stay with me and I will show you how to do it. I'm just trying to clean up my mess here, guys, because I don't want to lose anything. All right, let me get this in here too. What y'all think about this StreamYard? I think it's kind of pretty cool that I get to share my screen. I have another program too, only I didn't have time to play with it, so I didn't know how to share my screen on that. So, okay, let me see here. Okay. All right, I'm going to save this, and we're going to call it SP Splash. I didn't even show you that, so just hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Share screen. Okay. So over here, I'm going to get to a new file again. But first, let me show you how to unzip, you know, what you do once you have some SVG files. Let's see. Pictures. Okay. Are these all unzipped? Probably. No, they're not. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Stop share. Share. Share a screen. And let me get back here again. Share a window right here. Okay. All right. So these ones here are ready to go. These ones have not been unzipped yet. So what I would do first, before you downloaded them, you saved them from wherever you went to get them. All right. So this is, let's see. Sparkle snowflake, snowflake wreath, snowman face. All right, we'll do that one. So I'm going to click on this folder. And I'm going to click here, highlight that, and see it says extract up here, right here in the pink. And over here it says extract all. I'm going to hit extract all. And it's telling me where it's going to save it. And I'm going to click here, extract. Okay, so now it's got them all. All right, so these are all the files here. The snowman faces. So there's like 7 of them. All right, now go back here. And I'm going to share. Stop that. And I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to share a window, which is this. Okay, so now I'm back in Cricut. So I'm going to upload here. I'm going to upload an image. So I have to browse. And then I know I have it under winter. Let's see. It says spring right there. So I have to go up here like this. Here, I'm going to search here. Okay. And we're going to search. Okay, so here's all these winter ones. Let's see. That was snowman faces. So I'm going to click on this one. That's all the designs and open it. And there's all my snowman faces. I want it to be a cut file. I'm going to upload it. And there it is there. So I'm going to add to the canvas. And there's all my snowman faces. Now, is this one going to? Yep, this one will let me ungroup it. So like say I want this snowman here. So I'm going to move that over. And, oh, I forgot his mouth. So we got to grab his mouth. Whoop, got its eye. Right there. There's his mouth. And then, whoop, highlight it. And then, so that's one. So I would hit group. So now it's all together. There's one. Group it. Okay, now let's say, that one goes there. Let's see. Let's grab an eye over here. I want this nose. And that mouth. Let's move his eye over a little bit more. And let's see. We'll take one of those eyes. And group it. And now I have a whole new face. Do I set them up in categories? Well, on my, let me go here. Can you see this? Wait a second. See if you can see this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's see. Back to Cricut. All right. I'm just going to click save here. Just put face. Okay. So we'll go to new again. New. And we're going to upload. Upload image. Browse. Okay. On my computer, I have like, Americana SVGs, but you can see I have other stuff in here that shouldn't be in there. Boss Lady, Buffalo Bills, Christmas SVGs. This is an SVG. See, this one isn't unzipped yet. But I try to get them into a category. This is Easter. Earrings. And I mean, I look at all these files that I have for earrings. Facebook covers. Let's see, fairies. Yeah, got fairies. And what you should try to do, and I'm horrible at doing this, is once you unzip them, get rid of the zip files. Because, okay, like let's go to fonts. Okay, these I've unzipped. All these ones that are in regular folders have been unzipped. Okay, but these have not been unzipped yet. So, okay, baby heart. I'm going to unzip this one. So I'm going to click on it. Oh, I can't do it from here. You have to do this before you're in design space. But I would click on it, I would extract it, and then you would get a folder like this. That's the one you keep. The one with the zipper you're going to delete. And then, like I have football ones. I started out with a category of freebies, but oh my gosh. I just, then I found another place where you could get freebies, and another place, and another place, and another place. And, but I try to keep them like this is summer, this is spring, sports, soap labels, signs, leaves, kitchen, friends, which could be just about anything. It could be something smart, sarcastic, whatever. Um it could be, something nice. Something that I think like maybe my friends or family would like. Crazy family. Um Coffee because it's too early. My house was clean yesterday. Hair bows. Um, Halloween earrings. Stuff that you would want in your kitchen. And like I said, let's see. This says, but first tea. But didn't I just have that open? But first tea, yes. So this one, I need to delete. And I have the cutlery set one, so this needs to be deleted. Farmer's Market one, that can be deleted. Farmhouse Animals, that one can be deleted. Because they are all already open. Farmhouse Chicken, delete. There's no point in you keeping them if you already have downloaded them. Farmhouse Home Sign, that's that one. Delete. Free dish quote, got that one. Delete. Free kitchen bundle, got that one. So, like I'm cleaning up space. Free kitchen. Herbs. Kitchen conversation. Kitchen labels. Kitchen monogram. Kitchen sign. Kitchen split monogram. Mom kitchen. Rise and shine.
You got any cigarettes in here?
Over there on the table where my hair dryer is.
Oh, okay. I've got to put some in my bag.
Let's see, this gets deleted. Season everything with love. Vintage fruit. Your opinion's not part of the recipe. So I got rid of all those zip files and now I just have this. Okay, so I'm gonna grab like your opinion's not. And I'll get that. It is a lot to learn, but it's not hard to learn. And there's even places out there that you can get cheat sheets that will tell you how to do it. Okay, so now this, if I just left it as is, it would be 10 by like 5.5. That'd look cute on a towel. You could put it on a board in a picture frame with some cute kitchen paper behind it. But if you use it like this, you without touching the lock, it's making it bigger or smaller in the proportions that it is. If you unlock it, you could stretch it or just pull it long. So, I mean, you could do a long sign with this by doing it like that. Have you seen the one that says this kitchen is self-serve, serve yourself? I don't know. I may have. Okay, so now I'm just gonna show you a little bit here. All right. Say I'm not doing any SVG that I have installed. And I'm just gonna do let's see. Cedar. Whoop. Art Studios. Okay. Now I'm going to ungroup this. And I'm going to take this and move it here. And I'm going to take this and move it down here. Now, for this one, I'm going to... Nope, can't do it that way. We've got to go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Okay. Let's group it back up. What a heck, what a heck, what a heck, what a heck. Let's start over again. There we go. There's the font right there. Let me back this up. Okay. Here's your fonts right here. And you click on your fonts. And I'm going to go to my system because there's fonts on here like if I just did Cricut, some of them you got to pay for. So I'm going to go out with my system and it'll show me any Cricut font that's free, and it'll show me what I have on my computer. I've just been playing with it a lot recently because it's kind of been just kind of sitting there for quite a while. So I learned a lot of this stuff in the past like week or so. So this is the font I want for this part. But I'm gonna do that. Unlock it. I'm gonna ungroup it. And I'm just gonna take the C. I'm gonna make that real big. And then I'm gonna put that there. And again, I'm gonna do the same with this C. Kind of get them the same size. Cricut. Move it over. Boop, 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 boop. And then I could take this and group it. And now the whole thing moves together. So that's just a little bit of cricketing for you. Go back here and stop sharing screen. And there I am. Look at a hot mess. So, you know, if you guys are interested in learning with me, I mean, I'm more than willing to do some lives on Cricut, doing stuff with Cricut, especially since I can share my screen. And, you know, you could, it's not me just saying, well, you go here and then you go there. You can actually see what I'm doing. I have not used Word in a long time, so I don't even remember. But, you know, let me know, you know, if you want some more Cricut stuff, and I'd be happy to help where I can help. If I know, if I don't know, well, then I'll probably find it. And this stencil that I did, I think would look pretty cool on, you know, with some lettering. It's a scroll pattern. So I don't know. I'll use it for something eventually. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I am gonna get off here and watch General Hospital, and then my happy little butt is going to bed. I'm tired. And hopefully tomorrow I will get my website up and running, and it will be up one way or another. I mean, it'll be up and running, but I might not have everything done, but it will be up. So I was going to work on it tonight, but I'm just, my brain's fried. I worked on it very late last night and the night before. So I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed tonight. But thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Don't forget, it's your guys' job to remind me to put my apron on so I don't ruin all my clothes. Have a great evening, everybody. I love y'all. See ya on Monday.